Aaron here with Random Reviews, doing a review on my recently acquired 2011 Chevy Malibu. It's black, as you can see, and I got the car the last Saturday in October. I believe it was the 27th, and just do a quick walk around of it. It's a pretty nice car. I can't complain. Definitely, I think it's one of the better cars to buy in this size in this year. I don't know too much about I looked at some Accords and some Camrys, and obviously Toyota and Honda make pretty good cars. I also looked at some Sonatas for 2010 to 2013 range, and a few other cars, but I ended up test driving this, and I loved it. And a few things I've done to it. First of all, I actually purchased it 2011 again. It had a little under 30,000 miles on it, and right now it has a little over 30,000 miles. I've probably put a couple hundred miles on it in the past couple weeks. I drive about 23 miles each way to and from work. And a few things I did to it, I added these chrome hubcaps to it. They came initially with the gray hubcaps, which are okay, but I thought to enhance the look a bit, I went and purchased these chrome hubcaps off eBay. I also added these chrome door handle covers, as you can see. And the last thing I did to it was, give me 1 second, I threw a trim on the bottom of it. As you can see, the chrome trim down here. They were actually a trim for the door handle covers. They were supposed to be a strip that goes across the door handle, like so. Strip that goes this way. But right after I purchased the trim, I saw these, and I kind of fell in love with these, so I purchased these. And since I had already purchased the trim, didn't know what to do with it, and was playing around one day and said, oh, let me throw it down here. So as you can see, this is actually, if you look closely, this is actually two door handle cover trims. You see the split in the middle down here, but you can't really tell from a distance. So overall, it's a pretty nice car, nice ride. I like it. Instead of going out and getting new rims again, I just got the chrome hubcaps. So that's a pretty quick look at the exterior of the car. Let's look at the interior. And again, it's a pretty clean ride. Let's take a look. Get situated. You can see, pretty clean interior. It's actually more spacious than I thought it would be, and that's one of the things that sold me on the car. The inside is a lot more roomy. I'm 6'4", 6'5", and I have good leg room. And one of the things I like about it is when it cranks up, how it starts up. So let's take a look at the dash really quickly. Let me crank it up. Come in, come out, and then it'll settle at where it's at. And zoom in a little bit. It's illuminated. I have about a half a tank left, and actually the gas mileage on this thing is pretty decent as well. I mean, I've heard some reviews about folks not getting the gas mileage advertised, but depending on how you drive, you can make it last. Again, heading to work, I worked 4 days this week, 23 miles each way. I burnt maybe a half a tank. So 5-day work week, a little over half a tank. I'll have probably 3/8 of a tank left in a week. So that's going to work and back, and I maybe made a few stops here and there. So as far as gas mileage, I'm pretty happy. My last car was I had a 2001 Intrepid, so it wasn't as good on gas, but this is a pretty smooth car. And again, looking around, the other thing I did was in the interior, I removed the headrest from the back. I saw a video from Crazy New York Driver about the headrest, and I removed them so that I can get a better view from the rear. And they actually made a difference. Actually, what I did was I took the ones from the back and I put them in the front here, because the front headrests were pretty big, and a little bit uncomfortable. So I moved the ones from the back to the front on both the driver and passenger seat, and it makes a big difference. I can see out of the back pretty neatly, and you know, again, it's a pretty clean car. Good, smooth. I think the only thing I can kind of complain about is when I shift, going out of first and second gear. Sometimes it takes a little bit to start off, but then once it gets going, it gets going. It has a good amount of zip for being a V6. I'm sorry, a four-cylinder engine. And cut the car off here and go back outside. So overall, again, I can't complain. This is about a little under 30,000 miles, a little over 30,000 miles, and I'm happy. So that's my quick review. If anything pops up, I'll probably do another update later, just as I get more of a feel of the car, see where it's at. But again, it's my 2011 Chevy Malibu.